What's going on, guys? Today we're going to go over the Baofeng. I'm going to show you guys how to program them. I've got my chirp program on a USB here, and we're going to try to do it with no editing. So number one, when you get your radio, it's going to be like so. It's going to be speaking to you in Chinese. If you happen to buy one used or anything like that, I'm going to show you how to do a factory reset. Let's turn that volume down a little bit. You're going to go in the menu. You're going to go to number 40. See where it says reset? You're going to hit menu again. Hit that arrow button. Well, you could stay right on all and then hit menu again. And then source. Hit menu again. That's a full factory reset. It's not a jailbreak, it's just a reset. Now you're going to hit menu again. Go to setting 14, which is voice. Hit menu again. It's in Chinese right now. You can turn voice off or turn it to English. I'm going to turn voice off because I don't like it. I like being a little covert. Hit menu again and then hit exit. Now we're going to go over how to jailbreak. So let me try to remember here. We're going to turn the radio off. To jailbreak it, it just lets you use frequencies that it typically wouldn't let you use in the first place. My cat is over here purring and trying to get my attention. So here's how you do it. A lot of these you can't listen to MURS and certain GMRS channels from the factory when they ship them over here. So you're going to hit the PTT, the MON button right there, and the VFO button. Hit all three at the same time. And then turn the radio on, then let go. See how it says factory. So that puts it in a factory setting. So now you can use all frequencies from 2 meter all the way to 70 centimeter. We're gonna turn this off for now. If you wanna program this, you can download Chirp. It's pretty easy here. So in this case, I do a lot of this stuff in the field and I program people's radios. And a lot of the times I don't have a good internet connection or internet at all. So I've downloaded the Chirp program to a USB here, and you can see it says comms. I don't know if you could see that. I can't see my camera very well, so hopefully you can see that. This is my comms USB, and this is some other personal information. By the way, you can get these USBs on Amazon. They hold up to 32 gigabytes. I'm gonna plug that into the side of the computer here. Why I bring those up, they're encrypted. So, let's see. BitLocker drive encryption. Yep. I'm gonna put in my passcode. I'm not worried about you guys knowing it, and if I am, I might edit that out. I'm gonna hit unlock. I believe I've got it set to where if someone tries to get in there more than 10 times, it completely wipes it out. So that's the whole point of an encrypted USB. These are only a couple bucks. You can get them pretty cheap on Amazon, and they're encrypted through the computer. Through a software program. That's pretty standard on most computers. Like I said, it's like an 18-digit passcode I have on that one in particular. The chances of getting that are 1 in a few trillion. So good luck. So I'm gonna open my settings over here. It's like pictures and stuff like that. And we're gonna go down. That file is named Echo. That's the file I got there. And then you've got the Chirp Next Installer. So the installer, actually, and this is a bunch of different programs I got. You're gonna go ahead and hit yes. And you can go on Google or whatever app store you would technically have on the computer. You're gonna hit next, I agree, install, and we're gonna install Chirp. I'm gonna hit finish. And then we're gonna go up to this Chirp program right here. And just double click that. I have this all downloaded to the USB. If you don't, you're just gonna have to go on your Chirp program and download it yourself. like I just stated before. So from here, you can go to File, go to Open, and I'm going to click back in my Echo program, and I've got the file, and I'll back out of here for a sec just so you could see. If you go in there, I've got all my emergency comms, different programs. I'm not going to show none of that to you guys because it's personal for my group and how we operate. Group comms, different frequencies and things, just different things I've written down. But down here, I've got the HT company comms chirp program. And what I did is I loaded this all up. I got a buddy who's real good with this stuff, and we're all programmed to the same stations. So he programmed all of this. I downloaded it from him off of Chirp. But what I'm gonna do, when you go into the Chirp program, you can do new, for instance, and you can put whatever frequency you want in here. So I don't have my other radio offhand, but if you just wanted to put like 159150, if that was the frequency that you wanted to put in there, whatever frequency that might be, then you hit tab and you could name it whatever you want. I don't know. Whatever you want. For today, we're just gonna name it name. Hit tab again. Tone mode, you can do whatever you want there. Tone squelch. So there's so many different settings. There's too much to explain as far as all this stuff goes for me to actually explain what all of it means. That's not the point of this video, but we might go over some of that in the future. And duplex, offset, things like that. So I will explain offset. Where offset matters is if it's a repeater. So for me, it's Mount Mitchell. If you're gonna talk to the Mount Mitchell repeater, in that case, the offset is 0.600. You can look it up on YouTube, or I'll explain it in another video, or I could just give a brief description now. Basically, you can't listen to a frequency like a repeater while others are trying to tune in and while you're trying to tune in. It'd cause too much static in the air. I forget the exact term for it, but you'd be repeating and listening on the same frequency. You wouldn't understand nothing. It would all be mumbo jumbo. All right, so that's how you would do it. You can name it, do whatever you want. Once you understand all of this, you can put anything in there that you want, okay? So we're going to exit out of that. I'm gonna go into File here. We're gonna just hit Open. And I'm gonna put my HT company comms there. You can see all the different frequencies. Most of these are pretty general. I'm not gonna show you all of them, but for instance, there's MERS 3, 151,940, and you can see it's pretty blank across the board. All we did is put the frequency in and then name the channel. All right, guys and gals, if there's gals here. So you take your radio, you plug that in on the side of your computer in a USB port. And these cords come with the Baofeng when you buy it. Do not lose the cord. This is your SP mic, all that. Anyways, there's only one way this can go in. It plugs in like so. Turn back on, computer. And I'll take the phone off my mount here in a sec. But I'm gonna turn the radio on. Check this stuff out. So I'm gonna go back to File and let me see what I'm doing here. Hold up. Okay, so you can download from radio, you can upload to radio. So I'll show you download from radio in a minute. So upload to radio. I've got my cord in. We're gonna hit upload to radio. I'm gonna hit port, USB serial, because that's what this USB is, CH340. Baofeng UV5-R. It gives you instructions: turn radio off, connect cable, blah, blah, blah. Make sure connector's fully connected, turn radio on. Volume set at 100%. Ensure radio is turned to channel with no activity. Click OK to upload. You can see it's blinking green here. My bad, turn the camera off. It's still downloading. You can see it right there. It says cloning. Sorry, the lighting is so terrible. It's blinking. You can see it's changing right now. And there we go. That radio is programmed. And you notice the colors changed because I changed the settings in there. Mount Mitchell is transmitting right now, so we're gonna turn that off. I changed the settings. I didn't really like the blue. I like the orange. The blue shows up really well at night. I do training at night sometimes. I go on group training things. Most of those probably won't see the light of day. I probably won't take many videos with groups because there's a lot of people that don't want to be on any platform like this for the world. So that's it. Now I'm gonna keep it plugged in. Actually, I want to show you guys what happens and why I put this on a USB. So as far as this goes, we're gonna quit chirp. That file's gone. I just pulled my USB out. What this author knows to be true is that diamonds are not the only gem. There's nothing there anymore. It does show recents, which means I can click on it. But when I pulled my USB, not only did it delete the file, it deleted the chirp app. So the chirp app was downloaded and operated through this USB. So, one, without internet, it helps me in a pinch. If I'm out deep in the woods, which I've been before, I can have something like this, pop that into place, and download the app. Like I said, with no internet, download my files, and do the whole shebang. Now I'm gonna show you something interesting. Say you have a chirp app already downloaded on your computer, right? And you don't have a USB or your files with you. Let's see here, let me pop this back in. Do it right. I'm trying to do this in real time. USB drive is back in. There we go. Put my password back in real quick. There we go. It's decrypted. There's access to my stuff again. We're going to download the chirp application. Yes, do all the things, all the next steps. The disadvantage of this is obviously with the way I have it set up, I have to install chirp every time from the USB, but you can see how fast it is. So there's no big deal there. Oh crap, hold up. There we go. I hit the wrong one. Okay, chirp program open. So let's say you don't have access, but someone else has a radio like this. It doesn't have to be a Baofeng. You could program a few radios. You go to file, or sorry, yep, hit new, edit, or sorry, view, radio, download from radio. There we go. So it's showing you same thing, blah, 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 blah. I've got my radio plugged up. We're going to turn radio on all the way up. I'm gonna change the channel because someone's transmitting. There we go. Okay, radio is now on. You can see that file is completely open. Okay, and we're cloning. So now, if someone else has some frequencies and I want to copy them, you're taking their radio and you're cloning everything from the radio over to the computer. There goes everything. Now you could take your blank radio, say you have a bunch of Baofengs you want to program that way, and you only have it programmed on one channel. Now you plug your radio in and you're ready to go. Same process. All right, and then from there, you don't gotta turn it off. You can if you want to though. Unplug it. Unplug your cord. If you want to install Chirp on your computer and you want to keep it there, there's no problem with that. So we're gonna, we're gonna exit out of it. No, I don't want to save any of it. So if you don't save any of it, there's no problems at all. If you do want to save it in there, that's completely fine too. I like doing things like James Bond for absolutely no reason. So I'm gonna exit out of there. You'll watch this as soon as I pull the USB. Gone. No trace. Because even when you click on it, there's nowhere to open it. So, anywho, thank you for watching. I hope that helps you out. I hope that was a pretty simple explanation. I'm trying to keep the video short. Hopefully it's not too long. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let me know if there's anything else you want to know about this stuff.